One. Hello and welcome to a special edition of Full Follow on this uh, Wednesday afternoon. With me today, I have Will Kimmel. How you doing, Will?
I'm doing okay. Getting ready for basketball practice here, sitting in the parking lot.
Oh, you are? Huh? I'm a to start out. I'm a basketball coach. We just got done with my season here,
Yep.
and I enjoy it. How about you?
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I'm helping coach my son's second grade team, so it's a lot of fun.
Uh, so what 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 is the biggest hurdle you guys have this year in your racing?
The biggest thing we're gonna face is rounding sponsorship money up. I mean, I feel like it's probably a really common problem throughout racing, whether it's sponsorship or just finding money in general to do anything. But I mean, our hardest thing right now is to find sponsorship to get to and from the racetrack. If we had that going for us, things would be a lot different right now.
Yeah, so tell my viewers a little bit about how you felt Daytona went for you and what your goals are for the season.
So really, Daytona, it looked bad because we got in two wrecks. Nolan Wilson was actually hanging on to the back of the lead pack with no help behind him. So I was really pleased to see that. So that was something in itself to do that. So I was pretty happy with that car. He got caught up in a wreck early. None of his doing. It's just so hard to miss when there's 12, 15 cars in a wreck and you're trying to drive through that. It's really hard to see. It's really hard to judge. It's hard to get slowed down. And it just got him. So the car didn't get tore up bad. It just knocked the nose and the fenders off of it and knocked the radiator out. Actually, what ended up putting us out was a hole in the oil cooler after we got him back out on the racetrack. Um, so Scott Melton ended up leading the lap, which was really cool. And then we got hit from behind from a bump draft going into one, and it just wasn't a good time to bump draft. It just did not go well. So that was a little bit of a bummer. But all in all, for Daytona, and as bad as some other people come out of there, ours was uh, ours was pretty easy.
Are you are you looking forward to the rest of the season, or what do you got going on? Are you going to miss some races due to lack
Yeah,
of
we won't we
funding?
won't run all the ARCA races for sure. We definitely won't do that. And then we'll do some. There's a late model series that we run in, and when we get going in the season, we might do some more of that stuff. I don't know. We'll do a couple ARCA races this year with myself. We got Kansas rented. Um, it's so hard to put a season together, like you said, like we were talking about earlier with sponsorship. It's just hard to get everything in place and hard to make plans. So you just kind of gotta take it as it comes and keep your head down and keep working.
Yeah. So talk to talk to me about uh your family's background in racing. I know you're proud to be uh the son of Frank Kimmel and uh Frank is your uncle, I guess, isn't he?
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, uncle. And so what advice has Frank ever gave you in your career of racing?
Well, before the split, me and Frank were close. It was a really cool deal. What we had going on as a family with Kimmel Racing, we had an opportunity to. Yeah, you're good. You can take a picture. Sorry, I'm sitting in the parking lot and take pictures of my car. Uh, we had a really cool dynamic, and it was uh, it was a shame to see that dissolve and go away. But Frank was always really good at getting to the end of the races, taking care of his equipment, and you really wouldn't know Frank had a car that's capable of winning until you're inside of 15, 20 to go, and he's taking care of his car and now he's got a race. So that was one of the biggest things I took away with Uncle Frank. And even though that breakup's been, well, what is it, 12, 13 years ago now, um, it's something that I've just kind of figured out how to do, honestly, um, within the last 4 or 5 years. So that it takes a lot of maturity, I think, and I'm not the most mature person at all, but it takes some patience and experience to do that and get caught at the end of the race and really just take that thing, take what it gives you, um, and just make the best you can with it, and just if you're going to finish fourth, finish fourth. If you're going to finish eighth. It's when you take a car that's an eighth place car and try to make it a third or fourth place car, that's when you're driving over your head and get yourself in trouble. So that was one of the biggest things that he helped me with. So uh, yeah, that's probably the best answer for your question there.
That, does he help you in any way right now, or
No, no, it's been pretty much split all the way down ever since, what was that, 2000 9, 10, 11, 12. So since 12, it's been me and dad, pretty much fighting and clawing for everything we got. I started in the shop full time. Once I got married there in 2014, I went full time in the shop, and stopped my business that I had, um, and went in the shop and just kind of made sure that I was doing everything on the floor and made sure the race cars were together. And then dad runs the office, and that's how it works now. We've got me and one other guy that work, and then dad's in the office, and it's it's a grind, but I would not have this any other way right now. It's a lot of fun, and when we have good runs, it means so much more because of how we're doing this deal. So it's um it's tough. It's tough. It's not for everybody, and it's not what it looks like on the outside sometimes. But you get to race for a living, and you really don't have a job, so it's not too bad.
yeah? So talk talk to us about uh what you do outside of racing. I see you're sitting in a parking lot getting ready to go into your son's basketball practice. You said you like helping with your younger son's basketball. So talk to us about your kind of like give my viewers a little background on what you do when you're not at the racetrack.
Yeah. When I'm not working on the race cars, I'm thinking about race cars. And when I'm not thinking about race cars, right now, I'm getting ready to go. William has really picked up on basketball. He really loves it, which basketball has always been a really close second for us. Dad was very good at basketball. Had a shot to go play. I don't remember what level of college ball he had. He got an opportunity to go play, but he was a really talented point guard. Um, and I was not. I cannot handle the basketball like he does. So I played center, believe it or not, and I played all the way through high school. And it was some of the best time I had in my life playing varsity ball, and getting to start as a senior like that was super cool. So basketball I hold very, very close. It's very close second, to racing for sure. So I enjoy playing basketball. I enjoy trying to stay in shape. But if I'm being serious, I stay in shape so I can eat like an absolute slob on the weekends, and eat Mexican and pizza. Me and my wife have 3 or 4 old cars. I've got a '66 Impala, a '73 Camaro, which I'm in right now. Um, she's got a truck, and then we've got a little coupe that we take care of, and it's um, it's just it's either it's cars or it's whatever the kids are doing. It's really about all there is in life right now, which is fine. We got 3 kids, and it's a lot of fun. It's really busy, and we sleep well at night, but it is a lot of fun.
Well, since you have to go into your son's basketball practice, I will let you go. But thank you for your time on Full Throttle today. This has been Full Throttle with Justin Presser. Goodbye, everyone.